Yo, yo, welcome back to another episode of our Impossible Challenge. In this one, I don't even remember, part 80 something? Yeah, part 83. Which is insane to me that I've lasted this long, but I imagine with taking many long breaks, it probably helps. So, we are just going to be farming Fenrir, probably for the next couple episodes. I'm currently on a mini vacay for friends. That's all done. They're asleep right now. They're all finished. Wow, I could die with dingo. That's kind of crazy. Can't even hit himself. Okay. There you go. So I did that because it's the cheapest fight there is. Well, I don't even know if that is the cheapest fight there is. Nope, the Condor is the cheapest fight. Either way. We need everyone to be at low health for the vacant stuff to work. Let's try this. I'm probably going to have to go back to Xanarkand to get some gold. Maybe in this episode, most likely the next one. Oh, that worked. Should I steal? I don't want to have wasted it. I don't even know what you have. So does it only do these moves when it has two people on it? Interesting. And why is it only targeting combined? That's another thing. Okay, there we go. Well, I got some chocobo feathers out of it. So that's something. Yeah, it's been a while since I had an episode. It's pretty much going to be this, and just farming weapons, farm equipment, or armor drops. I think we're honestly pretty good on armor drops. Right now, I'm just going for weapon drops. I mean, the dark matter is really what we're here for, but you know, whatever it takes. And I will probably do a little bit of selling in this episode, maybe after this fight or the next fight. Just, if we're going to be getting all strike weapons, we might as well get rid of the touch or the stuff that I know I'm not going to use now. I don't know if X potions in Zombie are going to work against EFA, but that would be a good way for every character to contribute and not waste a turn. Of course, Tidus needs to talk. So, that might be helpful. I don't know how many Dark Matters I'm going to need, because honestly, I don't even remember if Dark Matters were a thing in the original game. That would always brute force my way through everything anyway. Oh, it is early right now. Been up since 6, 8:15. I need to eat. I need something in my throat. Throat's scratchy. Yeah, this is basically just the game of Triangle. Probably not what you want to see, but it's something that has to be done. You might hear some people in the background. I'm not right at that. It snowed again? Bro.
Last week it snowed, or earlier this week, I don't remember exactly when, and I asked Jacob, I'm like, oh, it's rain. I didn't realize it was snowed again. He was like, it wasn't supposed to.
No, it wasn't. Man, I mean, it's going to go away at some point today anyway.
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted to see in the morning with white shit outside. How long you been here? Oh, yeah, you'll learn to hate it. It's too cold, too slippery, and you got dumbass drivers. Yeah. Like, that was good. Well, 25% done with this fight. At least you know these fights aren't going to take long. I'm really hoping to finally get my first Dark Matter here, because I don't want to be doing this for, 50 hours of grinding. But, I'm hoping to get a 3-hour stream in today. We'll see. I'm already 7 minutes in. And honestly, 5 to 5.5 of it was this fight. You know what I should have done? I want to test this. I'm going to use a chocobo feather on this guy. Next. Because if it just requires one person to be dead, then maybe I should have Riku on her first turn attack Orin, kill him, and then if he's going to keep using Fangs of Chaos, hopefully if he uses it on Kamari again, or even Fangs of Chaos, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, no, because I gotta do the thing. Candle of Life first, regardless. And then, if I have another turn like this, I just got 4 Chocobo Feathers, so maybe I could use it on... Anything to speed this up, Because having all these turns where I have to press triangle for defend, it's every 4 or 5 turns? Because even though it's showing in the corner, like I'll show you on this next turn here. Even though it's showing that I have 5? Is that just 5? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one is 4, 5, 6. If I do exactly what I'm doing, defending moves up my turn, so this guy's only going to have 2 turns before I have to do it again. Because I think defending and equipment changing are like the same recovery time. Or close to it. Okay, so this is 3. See, it's just barely slower than equipment changing. That was 3 turns, even though it should have been 2. So maybe if I hasten, I can actually get that whole 5 turns through, make it go a little bit quicker without having to rely on my input so much. Of course, that could just be that everything falls apart, because, oh, I'm in haste? That means let me use the, not Chaos Repel, the other one. And today is 28th of March, so this should be going live on YouTube today, if I have a little bit of time. I got some plans today. I'm hanging out with my mom again. And this is today marks 2 days before I'm gonna be an uncle, which is pretty damn cool. I know my daughter's really happy that there's going to be another little girl in the family. She's really excited about that. She's asking us when we're going to have a kid, because she wants a sister. So. Well, sorry, I'm talking about really anything, trying to fill the time here. I'm probably gonna end up playing a mobile game in the background just to pass some time. Play a lot of Survivor .io. I don't know if you say .io. I call it Survivor.io. A lot of people call it Survivor.io. So, I used to play Agario. That was a fun one too. So people would eat me, even when I was being nice to them. It's like, okay, what to do? Yeah, I really gotta look up this guy's mechanics, because I really do not understand this. It took me like 5 attempts at the beginning to get it going, and now I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't messed up since. I don't know if anyone has played the League of Legends card game. My buddies are trying to get me into that. I have to go into a tournament today or tomorrow. And I'm going to be streaming this as long as they're asleep, because they work thirds. So they got back and just went to bed. I suppose this would work too, but you'd be here for hours on end. You could kill him with Lancet, because hell is gonna miss, but then Chaos will hit for gravity damage. That's if, in this challenge getting the Candle of Life is impossible this time. I feel like I mentioned it before, but that's just their animation pose when they're dead for Riku and Auron right now. If we were to take the camera and look at them, they're still blinking. They're just frozen in this position. How far along are we? 14 minutes. So what did I say? We were at 7 minutes, and he was at 150 turns. So in about 7 minutes, we can get him down just under 100 turns. So that's good, man. On the next one, I'm actually going to get the exact timer so I know how fast these things go. But I am going to attempt that whole shuffle both other things, so maybe that'll help. How is it that Kamari has so high of accuracy? He's hit like 1 out of every 5. Which is amazing, considering this is a guy all about accuracy and evasion. Interesting stuff. And it wouldn't even be nearly as long if the game just played itself. So hopefully when he's in haste, he'll have like twice as many turns. So every time I defend, it'll be 6 or 7 turns before I have to put an input instead of every 2 or 3. And if I'm lucky, I'll be even slower. If Riku survives, that would be perfect. If somehow... I think I have enough, but I think I have gold hourglass, not silver hourglass. I think silver hourglass inflicts slow, right? But I don't know if I can target, because I think it's just... It's like a party of all thing. Because I know there's some items that you can't use on your party. But I'm pretty sure you can use it. Yeah, I'll try that. I've been following a lot of Reddit, and people are saying, "Oh, I hate Blitzball." It's like, I don't know. I might make do another stream where I'm showing how to consistently win a Blitzball. It might not be 100%, but it's at least going to be really a high chance. And I got to get the original Aurochs back. Unless you're at the end game, the end game is really easy to win every game. You just gotta exhibition match a team. Like, once you have the airship, once you're at... I forget the names of the locations on the airship. But once you go out of the main area where you load into every time you go on the airship, like the nose, once you're out of there, keep going back past Orin until you're in the next loading screen. Then you just keep going up. You'll find all the Albed sites. And it'll tell you, if you push square on them, it'll tell you how many contracted games they have left, or they have a chance of signing with another team. And even though it's an exhibition match and it doesn't count for anything, as soon as you get the ball, you can press triangle and you can forfeit the game. And because it's not in the league or not in the tournament, it doesn't really count as anything bad against you. It was just an exhibition, so it doesn't really matter. But it counts towards contracted games. So pay attention to the number of exhibition matches you did, and then go back and talk to them again. And then once they get down to 1 game, you save your game, exhibition them again, and it'll say the contract, or this player's contract with the Albed Sykes has expired. Now, you have 2 options that'll show up. Either they re-signed for a random amount of games with the same team, or you'll notice that the AI signed a new player for a certain amount of games. If it's a new player, then that player is a free agent. So you can go over there and grab that player. Now, if you don't have enough Blitzball stats, then you won't be able to see all the information on them. So you can just sign them for 1 game and see their stats, see if you like them. What do we get? Dark Matter, please. You dumb shit. This is probably nothing, honestly. Oh. Death, dark, stone, and slow. Death, dark, slow, and stone. So bad. Well, that's no longer useful. I know I can. Silence and zombie. Death. Wow. I never thought all this stuff would be so irrelevant. But let's try this again. Son of a mother. I messed up so bad. I need that extra. I don't know, I just lost 8,000 gil, but whatever. I'll get it back by selling their weapons. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, here we go. Chaos. Ooh, will this work if I did it one wrong? No, no. Okay, what's that? Where's the gold, silver, at all ends? Ooh, Nani? Okay, what if I could... Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I wish I had something that could slow just one person. That's not how that works, unfortunately. Let's try this and see how it goes. Okay. Nope. It'll still use Ruin. So let's try this again. That's that. That's that. And that's that. No! Okay. You wanna do them again? Do them again, do them again, do them again. Be nice. Okay. It would just be more beneficial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Okay. I'm probably putting way too much thought into this, but... I still don't know why it's only targeting. Very interesting. If that was just pure luck, we're gonna have to look into how crazy that was. Like, targeting the same person over and over and over and over and over and over. Granted, it only has a 1 in 2 chance, so it's a 50-50. Okay, 182. This might have sped it up a little bit, but I can't tell. Wow. Okay. We started at 182. It had 15 turns before I had. That's fine. At least I know it's going to be a little bit faster and less input. But, I don't know, I might just use slow. Slow on. Because I don't think Riku's going to be alive that long. But, with this setup, it is good to know that I can get my feathers back along with getting other items. I'm going to wait for it to be my turn again. I'm going to see if I can grab a snack or something. And looking back, as I was starting to watch my videos again, I probably made it take way too long to get to this point. What we're trying to grind for the stupid, I'm not gonna get a couple double SOS stuff that didn't end up happening. So, it is what it is. I'm here now, that's what matters. Got it through this bit. Oh, should have a turn here. What else? Turn my blankets over. It is cold here. Even up in the northern U.S. I did not ask for this bullshit snow. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Okay. Done. Drop it there. Gosh, Kamari moves so slow. I mean, granted, he's in slow, so that makes sense. Bum ba da bum, ba ba da bum, ba ba da bum, ba ba da bum, bum bum. Survivor updates so much. I don't know how much more of this we're going to have to do. But I know I'm going to need the dark matter. Nothing I can really do about that. Probably going to look up here in a minute how to get more Candles of Life, because I know how to get them. I know it's in Xanarkand, and I know it's from the Undead Soldiers, but grinding those guys out can take a while, and I don't feel like it, so I don't know if there's just another fast way to do it. I don't think there is. I have to deal with it. Hello out there? Hello. I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. Ooh, sunglasses be tasty.
What?
So this is the challenge that I'm attempting, right? It's called the... Have you played this game before? Okay, it's called the Impossible Challenge. It's no sphere grid, no fleeing, no customization, no overdrives, no summoning, no blitzball, like for a minigame. Because you can kind of bullshit your way through a lot of this.
Yeah. So how are you doing?
So the attack that he's actually landing, Fangs of Chaos, does gravity-based damage based on health. And I have the weapon that has magic counter and evade encounter. And because of evade encounter, I can dodge his other one attack that can hit. Now he has, I think, Fangs of Ruination or Fangs of Damnation, whichever one it's called, I forget. That'll kill me. But it seems like he only uses it when you have 2 or more people alive. So when it's just one, he doesn't. So when he uses Fangs of Hell, that's considered a melee that falls under my evade encounter that's on the weapon.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Alright, well, I got you.
Alrighty, have fun at work, buddy. Toodaloo. $39. It's refreshing to talk to someone who actually played the game. A lot of my friends have not. Nobody knows but that shit insanity I hate myself. But that's why I'm doing it over the course of many years, because I'm not going to see it. 3, so I went through 16 now. Should be relatively soon here. $16 turns. It is not. If I can get this to work again, that's Jody, dude! You're telling me... What the fuck is this skate say? I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't give a shit. Death, sleep, zombie. Dude, I have so much that I can get rid of here. Death, dark stone. Silence and zombie. I'll keep it for now. Death, slow, poison. I guess I have a choice there. Death, sleep, poison, zombie. Zombie shit. Death, poison, zombie, slow. Death, sleep, zombie. Okay. Death, Darkstone. Death, slow, zombie. Slow. Silence and zombie. Poison. I'm not gonna use that. Sleep. Dark. Can't do much with that. I'm not gonna use this at all. I've got nothing for you. "44 minutes is when it starts, basically. Sweet, sweet. Keep it going, keep it going. How much do you love me? Damn. I was hoping to get a couple steals in there, but Yes, give me Zamal. So I'm also doing Ender's Echo. I wonder what would happen if I just attacked. Would that hurt me at all? I don't know if I want to try it. Bored out of my mind, trying to pass time. Pum, 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 pum. Mm. Well, I hope everyone was ready to spend several hours with this game. I am sorry this is going to take forever, but it's something I have to do. Honestly, I'm quite tired of it already. I know it's funny coming from me saying that it was going to be a long grind and I was ready for it. Clearly. Too bad I can't have a side game going in the background. Almost there. Good to know this is only like an 11-minute fight. I'm making it probably take longer with wasting turns and using items. Dude, how many times have I done this now? Something at least. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ba-bum-bum. Spear grid, no summons, no customize, no overdrives, no escape. No encounters, no blitzball. I wish I could just hold the triangle button, then it would automatically do this for me, but I have to press it. It's so dumb. Well, I guess for the rest of this one, enjoy the battle music. I'll probably have a couple things to say, but not much.
Root beer.
Wrong button. Great. Fucking shit, dude. Okay, is this gonna work if I... Probably won't work. I'm probably fucked up. Whatever. Just keep spamming triangle, I guess. Not much else to do. Sorry, I was it's itching my nose. I accidentally put the controller on my chest there, and it went over to Ronzo Rage. It's taking forever when I'm not on hasting. They're hasting. It's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Finally, another one. 14 wins. No dark matter. Something feels off about this. Something. Come on, love Kamari today. Fuck you. What up, buddy? I'm screaming. You good? Ugh. Have you played Final Fantasy X? So I'm doing this challenge, right? It's called no sphere grid, no summoning, no customize, no overdrive, no escape, no encounters, and no blitzball. The impossible challenge. And the only way to get the item I need to beat the game is by farming this thing and doing nothing for 200 years. I have a baby. He'll attack me. He'll miss. I'll hit back. But he's going to die after 200 turns, so I don't really care about it. It's boring. So he has two attacks, or he has three attacks he can use, but one of them he can only use when there's two or more people alive, from what I can tell. One of them is Fangs of Chaos. That one, this looks like it always hits. I'm immune to the confusion thing it also hits. Now, if I was confused, I could hit myself and die. So I'm immune to that based on the armor I have on. My weapon is big, and Fangs of Hell is a melee. So I always dodge that.
How could you put your weapon?
Huh?
How could you equip your weapon?
Because I need to kill this thing!
No, but how could you equip it? You got no, proficiency.
What do you mean I have no proficiency? What do you mean by that?
What brings to
So I haven't leveled up or anything. This is the same character that I got at the beginning of the game. Same stats and everything. Weapons can be customized if they have empty slots. Final Fantasy X. Probably. 12 is my second favorite game, just behind this one. And then Tactics and Tactics Advance are right behind. Riku keeps dying because she's the one that can use the items. I'm trying to give the enemy haste and me slow. Because I only get 3 turns, so I have to keep mashing triangle to pass my turn. It's frustrating.
did you go do last night?
Played a little bit of Magic. Had a smidge of alcohol, then went to bed. Apparently that alcohol knocked me out. I got the crown blood. Good stuff. Same stuff we had for the 30th. And she must not have put anything into that shot because I didn't even put that much in. And it was way more. Trying to find something to do to keep me awake while I'm mashing triangle here. But surprisingly, this is only like an 11-minute fight. I'm already 68 turns.
So how do you like the only TV in the house?
I think you need another one. Nope. I think you
Well, they put it
in front of the windows.
the idea is if you put them over the bring out, put them over the bring out, with like these outside things and stuff, and off the TV. I have a soundbar for you to shit. But if we're going to be watching TV or something, you try to use the kid or somebody watch TV, then we come in here, and we put on the show.
That's fair, then we all hang out. No, I was just streaming because I
Usually
couldn't
it's
sleep.
so it's not as much stuff in here. But wow. It's so good. So, is there a guaranteed drop if you last year recording?
Yep.
After that,
I mean, it's good and not good. So, it has... I'm gonna look it up real quick. Beautiful. 80,000 pounds for the buck. I love the Final Fantasy wiki, but so the main thing here is it has an 87.5% chance to drop the spear that I can't use, and a 12.5% chance to drop a dark matter. Dark matter deals a guaranteed 19,998 damage, and I need that for the final boss.
I'm sure you need something in town.
How many turns it has left before Doom kills it. It's immune to death, but Doom works on everything.
You try Doom?
I have an item that I can use with Riku. She's the thief that can use steal and use. Normally, I would put it on Kamara as well, but I can't use the sphere grid. 99 dark matters are obtained for unlocking the Ultima Buster. Wow, I'm done.
Have you unlocked the Ultima Buster?
Captured 5 of everything in the game. But I kept dying every time I was trying. And, well, we'll see what I've got left after this fight. Seven more. I started this at like an hour and 28 minutes or something.
By the way,
Yes.
but that got to your conversation.
Yeah. I'm surprised Joe hasn't called yet.
No, seven, then coming in. Seven, no, right
Oh, no.
I'll be over.
And I still got nothing. Great.
Less than an hour.
Have fun.
You and Josh can have fun.
Josh and I are about to knock out some ARAMs or go for a walk.
Dude, it's too damn cold.
We're about to knock out some ARAMs.
About to say, there you go. Oh, I'm actually almost done. What?
Right. See you guys.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I need to capture 5 of everything. Which, honestly, that looks faster than trying to grind out my dark matter here. So, yep, see 5 minimum.
I go back to this one.
This one.
Okay.
Inside Sin. I need to get the Wraith, the Monolith, Grant Malboro,
One of
and fucking Barbados. The Barbados is annoying. I don't even know how I'm going to kill that one. Behemoth King, the problem with that is that when you kill it, it casts Meteor on you. And it almost always kills you.
Meteor Storm.
So, in reality, I only need to capture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 things. But honestly, the rate I'm going, because it says you get 99 of the dark matter, and that's the item I need.
Which should be enough to kill Firewall.
Oh right, you're only going to need... What? How much health does it have? It has 2 stages. The first stage has 60, I think. The first stage has 60. Second stage has 120,000. So technically it'd only take 12 items to kill. The problem is surviving long. Because his overdrive one-shots me and there's no way I can save myself against it. So... the odds of me having 12 turns in a row to actually kill this thing, very low. Although I have been debating just trying it to see what I need. So I'll show you what happens here, right? Oh, I got preemptive strike out. So I need to go in here and use a Candle of Life. Defend with mine, kill myself with all. Which didn't work. And he always targets... Didn't. That's... I'll do this the way I probably shouldn't. There we go. Okay. Everything actually worked out this time. So now the fight should be really fast. Sweet. Now he has about 16 turns in a row before I... That's what I was looking for. And because his animation moves faster, it actually cuts down the time on the fight by that. But by doing it this way, I can guarantee that I'll never game over. And I get equipment drops that I need at some point anyway. So it's like, regardless, I'm going to have to do this. It's just, if I capture everything, I don't need to grind out dark matters from this either. But it's like, do I want to spend 60 hours trying to capture the things, or do I want to spend 100 hours here? It's not that easy. It's basically, look at me on like, think of me as level 1. How am I supposed to get it?
There's the one doing the challenge. Is it an achievement?
No. It's just something that people don't normally do.
Wow.
Because yeah, you can count on, I think, 2 hands, that's it. The amount of people that have done this challenge since 2001. Where'd you say he was going? Haven't seen him.
I should go back now.
You want to back in? You want a blanket? Yeah. Or you got your bed, I mean, your fucking works. Yeah, that's...
The other was free.
Really? The whole thing? Yeah, I'd take it.
Catching up it with the squad page back up to the other.
That one's awesome. I'm gonna make sure League is updated. They have any new champs in the League now? You haven't been playing with it? Yeah, it's a cancer ass.
It is good, let's go. Rah, rah.
What the fuck is this?
Or... What's wrong with me?
No, this. If any keybind or input-related issues occur, please go into the practice tool and press Restore to Defaults on your keybind page.
Obvious passing it first.
Yeah. Because I think if I attack him, he has a counter attack too. So he'll kill me, because I can't counter attack. Maybe I should be using Opera GX more instead of Chrome. Are you more of an ARAM guy or a Rick guy? Uh-oh, repair. I didn't even play the game. Why do I need repair? Yeah, just in case. 309 meg repair. What is Warframe? I think I've heard of it.
What is the Warframe?
Yeah, I can say the same thing about RuneScape.
The base premise of what Warframe is trying to do. It's a space power base Warframe you're getting the mechs that have abilities and fighting space people.
Okay,
But
that's
it's
simple
also
enough.
a dating sim, a racing simulator. What the thing they want? Each shot of covered like 9 different vehicles. It will get. It will get.
Steam?
What do you? I'm still good, please.
Alright, I'll open Steam and I'll add it to my library.
Or laugh if you want. Oh, goody, one's play start.
They're never showing me a porn game.
Okay. What's this for?
It's even on here.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Jeez.
See how you can set so you can go for stupid shit.
That sounds about right.
The pair inside pistols. But the whole purpose is to be fast. What do you do?
No, just Twitter.
Because I refuse to call it X.
It is not an excuse to download it.
It's just funny. That's how I get most of my news, actually.
It's all fake news! Yeah, I was supposed to play shuffle on TV.
Alright. That would be good.
Like, maybe it's on radio or something.
Yeah, it's not on the floor.
Yeah.
I clicked the button. Shit. Go. Wait, there's Riftbound on here?
It's not really. Is it?
Oh, you're a little shit. Then don't advertise it on here. If you can't play
It's
it.
a card game. You don't want to know how many of those boxes are.
Yeah, I do know.
Huh?
Yes, I do want to know now. You want to get me one? Jeez, dude. What is that? 5,000 cards?
That's just this nine, that's probably full weight.
Oh, it's almost dead, finally. Ideally, this is what I like to do. It's more automated and faster. If I was doing it myself, it'd probably still be at 50. Die, potato.
I think you're fine. Oh boy, what's me, baby? High five.
Dude, mother fucking shit.
Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, we got that. Punching this way. Why? I'm a good boy. I'm leaving you. I'm never on fire any longer. Over here. Ha ha ha. Now you're blind. Gonna die. You're gonna die.
Actually, let me look something up.
Oh, background. The one da da da. Da da da. This long in time.
Is it called Demacia Rising?
What?
The set?
Spear Force.
Okay.
Look at that.
I'm going to look this thing up and see if it's immune to something. Not immune to zombie. Okay.
Good shit.
Of course it's... See, that's what he has on. Is he immune? Yeah. Yes. Is he immune to slow?
See,
Yes.
how are you level 99?
So, just because it says sphere level 99, that doesn't mean I'm level 99. I haven't moved at all. That means I can move 99 nodes on here. So I can basically go anywhere on the sphere grid right now. But I can't activate anything. That's the whole point of the challenge. Same with basically everybody else.
You said you do this challenge, and I think you use playing public. How the fuck are you doing anything?
No, I looked at challenges for 12 as well, and that actually seems impossible. Because I don't think you can get to the end of the game without leveling up.
You know the issue, right? The license grid is how you unlock
Exactly.
equipment.
Yep, and like with the short sword, you can't just beat the whole game with a fucking short sword or a dagger. That's
One damage.
exactly.
One damage.
I'm not going to be here for 28,000 hours trying to beat one boss. Technically, it is possible to beat the game without. It's RNG manipulation because I've done it. It's not hard. There's a chest. Once you get to the aerodrome, whatever, I forget how it's pronounced. You can RNG manipulate using another save file to make the most powerful weapon in the game appear in the chest.
How do you flip it?
It's one that's not on the board. It's the Steidengrat.
Well,
It's an invisible bow. You can't even see your character holding it. Yeah, I saw them. You have a lot. So I'm gonna save it and try and see if I can capture these things. Nice, bro. Nice. If I can get 2 or 3 game overs, I'm just gonna come back here and just keep doing this. That was fun.
Count.
So I'm going to make a little notepad. So I know exactly what I need. Oh. Chocobo! I gotta see what I gotta capture first. Wraiths need 2 of them.
Is that house cold to you?
Yes, it's freezing.
The key. You know how much my electric bill comes each month?
What, $5?
$120.
How is it $120?
Because I actually keep it around 60.
I mean, okay, but how does that equate to being so expensive still?
You're cow.
Okay, you say so.
How much is your electric bill?
I don't know, I don't deal with it. I'm bad with money. So she takes care of most of it. I give her the money and then she pays it. No, I'm enough of a man to admit that I don't know how to be good with my money. I get money and I spend the money. It's okay, you go lay down.
I'm actually going to turn my computer on and make sure everyone's updated, and that'll work.
Alright, you do that.
Okay, I feel like a science. No, not like a science, but it's like a skill. 63. Let's see how efficient this is. That was not smart. I thought I was on Moo, honestly. Remedies. It's not smart. That works out. Save some items on the way.
Simple enough. Now I gotta look up this guy again because this is the last one. I really don't want to start over now. Oh no. I knew it was going to do that. Man. I knew it was going to be the other way. That messed with everything.
This is gonna be hard, isn't it?
Finally. Maybe that'll be helpful. That's simple.
Yay. Saw that one coming. Dead. Fucking natural. Why the fuck not? Fuck you. Of course. Dude! Fucking sick and tired of this bullshit. So naturally you do the fucking opposite. There we go. Now I'm expecting the power attacks. Oh no. So now, this needs to happen. Let me look that up. It's purifying salt. Shoot. Yeah, I can't use this. Shell and protect. I was hoping for a crit, didn't really work out. I think this just killed me if he uses a certain move. Yeah, he just used it. I'm dead. That. I did not save. Did I save? I think I saved half an hour ago. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
You're counting.
Okay. Elementals.
I'm pretty sure this is immune to it. I can't remember. No, it's not.
Almost there. Right, it was that one.
You can deal with that one. Gosh, just let me do it. Come on. Finally. Jeez, man. Man, that's so funny when it happens to you, huh? Oh, Protect, reflect, haste. Okay. You hold. Keep Orin, please. You just suck, don't you? That's fine. Okay. Motherfuck. If he does tail, I'm dead. If I switch an Orin and it gets reflected, I'm dead. I thought so. Okay.
Is it this one? Sad. I'll do it one more time, and then I'm gonna head to Sim and save it.
Gosh, this thing is really annoying. There, now I can save and get out.
Nothing to help me.
You're counting.
Okay. Okay. It's two of them. Okay, motherfucker. Let's go again.
sucks to motherfucking suck, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so we've done that. Right. What up, buddy? Sean might have taken the car yet. So I'm like super focused on this thing because this guy's been giving me shit for like an hour now. I'm just like, yeah, I'm streaming right now. I just need to focus on this just for.
544, that's 2 seconds. Okay. Fine. I thought so. Suck it! Fuck, no. Suck this. Awesome. Okay. Sweet. And I beat it. Oh. I only needed one of those things and it's been giving me shit for an hour. What's that?
So you had to reconfigure your moves for an hour?
Yeah, like...
Made it look easy when I got here. I just assumed this was your first go through.
No, that was... I thought of a couple different things that I can do, so... Thankfully, that's the last one of that.
Dang, you do something have to do research to get the boss to do what it do.
Yes, it's immune to everything, so I couldn't give it any status ailment. But now the problem is getting to the save point before I find another one.
Oh yeah, you probably lost research. Oh.
No, these are fine. Because I can just petrify them and kill them. Yeah, see?
Yeah, that was too bad, Josh. Look there.
Yeah, but it's getting to this save up here that's giving me the shit. So now I don't know what to do if I have another one of these. Because when you kill it, it casts Meteor and basically kills you in this challenge.
Oh, no.
But because I captured it, it didn't do the Meteor. And so I basically got to do the same thing twice, and it took me an hour to do it once. And I had like 3 game overs. So I'm hoping that I can get to the save without having that same fight again.
So the spawn rate is kind of random.
Yep. I'm almost at the save too. It's literally right up here.
That thing looks, I guess not.
When I was capturing it, it was actually scary. Until I looked it up, and I can just put it to sleep and poison it, and then remove the poison, and then hit it real quick, and then I capture it. See, there's the save. I gotta go around this fish.
there. Come on. Thank God. Okay. I made it to the save.
Okay.
Okay, now I can actually remove it. Now I have 13 things left to capture. This is the last area of 8, and I can only capture these in here.
Are you going to play this more, or?
Nope, I'm gonna call it a stream here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Peace.